Every day is really, really busy. I quite like the element of being busy. I don't like to be stood still for too long. But it's a very early start, and obviously with living closer I can get into school a lot earlier and get the jobs done straight away.
I'll come into school, I'll get to about 8 o'clock, and between 8 and half 8 I'll do any last minute photocopying or anything that I've got to do for the day if I haven't already done it the night before. I'll make sure that all my lessons are set up and ready for the school day, and then I'll go to morning briefing at 8:45 and then come back to your form class. That's when registration starts, and then that's when the school day starts.
For me, my working day starts at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I get up, have a shower, and I like to get straight to school because I find I'm more focused here. So I'll have a shower and then cycle into school, and that gives me plenty of time in the morning to set myself up for the day, get everything organised, and just lets the day flow a lot better.
I stay around in school for an hour to tidy a few things up, and then I'll be back home, have some tea, have a bit of a sit down for half an hour, and then I'll get the books out again and start my marking and planning for the next day. Through to probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then time for sort of whatever I want to do after that until the day starts again.
Throughout the day, obviously, I'm teaching my lessons, which I've prepared, and then at the end of the day, if I am very disciplined, I will get all my work done and stay between 5 and 6 o'clock, and that way I don't take any work home with me. If I'm less disciplined sometimes, or there's more work to do, then I will take some work home, in which case it might not finish until a lot later.
I love teaching at the school. The ethos of the school is very much the same as what I would have, and the way they go about their teaching and learning is really inspiring, and I really enjoy teaching there.
I think a really good lesson for me is just the students being 100% engaged, which is obviously hard because you do get students who don't enjoy doing PE, and you know it's trying to find something where you can get them involved. So even if I've got a girl who, you know, maybe hasn't taken part in the lesson for a couple of lessons, then she actually gets up and does something. That's a big achievement point for me.
I mean, I just love working with the students, and students from all different backgrounds. It's brilliant, and I absolutely love when you're teaching a new strategy or a new method to a student and they get it, and you just see the light bulb in their head and how excited they are that they understand it and they understand why, and then you can watch them progress.
You just have moments throughout your day. It's kind of hard to put your finger on every moment that passes, and you always want to hold on to those moments. But you know, where someone maybe said thank you for an enjoyable lesson is something that you don't get very often. But when you do, it's fantastic that someone's really enjoyed that hour. Or you know, where someone says, "Oh, I've got that moment. I really understood what you were talking about there," or I can put something into context. Training at school is phenomenal. We meet every Tuesday, and we have an hour, just over an hour of training every week. And it's always creative. It's always new. It's always something different. And it's lessons like that you take forward to your classroom lesson the next day. You take forward tips from other members of staff.
It is hard work, but it's so rewarding. I would definitely encourage it. And it's one of those careers where there's lots and lots of developmental, you know, you can develop your career very, very well in teaching, I think, which is something I'd like to think I've started doing.
We do get a lot of stick for saying it's a short day and long holidays, but when you actually realise how much work goes into every lesson and how much work goes into every bit of planning and marking that's done by every member of staff across the school, you realise just how hard working every member of staff is and how well everybody wants the students to do. And it's one of those things I don't think you'll understand fully till you experience it yourself.
I absolutely love it. I love getting up in the mornings, I love driving to work. Every day is different, it keeps me on my toes. The time just goes so fast. I never find myself looking at the clock and wondering what time it is. The day just goes by so fast. There's lots of different challenges, lots of different things happen each day, and it's just a really fun and exciting place to be.